give you a quick formula on how to tell when anyone is lying to you. This is based on a long career interviewing diagnosed psychopaths, narcissists, and sociopaths as an Emmy Award-winning reporter. What is that doing there? Trying to figure out if the narcissist is lying is one of the hardest things you'll ever have to do because they do it every day like they're ordering lunch. So all of the body language stuff that you learned about when people lie, they'll look left, they'll touch their nose, that does not apply to these people because they don't care about lying to you. Sociopaths and psychopaths have been known to pass lie detector tests because their heart rate doesn't go up. It's not a big deal to them. So this is a 3-step formula on how to tell if they're lying. Step 1, you have to establish a baseline by asking them a question you already know the answer to. Hey babe, what was that restaurant we went to on our first date, and what was that conversation that we had? And they'll say something like, I took you to the Denny's because I was love bombing you and I forced you to confess all of your childhood trauma to me. And you can confirm that's true because you were there. Now you have a foundation of what they sound like and look like when they're telling the truth. Next, ask them a question that you know is wrong. This is to see what they look like when they're caught off guard. Oh yeah, and then after our first date, didn't you go to your ex's house that night? They'll say something like, no, I didn't go to, what are you talking about? That never happened. When a narcissist is lying to you, it's going to be rehearsed. They're not going to be caught off guard. They've already thought about every single answer that they could possibly give. So now you can ask them the question that you really want to ask them. I wanted to ask you, my best friend saw you holding hands with another girl at the movie theater. Are you cheating on me? So now you know they answer a question directly when they're telling the truth. They answer a question directly when they're caught off guard. But for some reason, during this questioning, they're throwing word salad and accusations and not really answering the question. Narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths tend to jump to the hypothetical when they are confronted with a lie. Never in a million years would I cheat. They'll also talk about how out of character that is for them without actually answering the question. You think that I would do something like that? And most definitely, if they're lying, they're going to try to attack you. How could you even ask me that question unless you're the one cheating on me? So once you know how they communicate, if they're getting defensive, if they're jumping to the hypothetical, if they're quantifying their answer, if they're just straight up refusing to answer the question, then you are probably dealing with a liar. Hope that this helps. I do have a new book on Amazon, How to Communicate with Narcissists. The link to that is in my bio.